Nature is gorgeous and vast, so gorgeous and so vast that when we sit down to create art, where do we start from? And what all should we cover? Where are the boundaries? In such a scenario, a viewfinder comes in handy. Simply hold your viewfinder like this over the subject that interests you and ta-da! Suddenly you have a frame to capture on your sketchbook. But wait, how to create a viewfinder? And once you have a viewfinder, how to use it correctly to frame your scene? Is this right or this right? In this video, we will cover how to make a viewfinder to handpick stunning compositions for your art, how to best position your viewfinder to select great scenes from indoor or outdoor surroundings, and 3 failure-proof secrets to art compositions. Let's go. Hi, I am Parul, founder of Restart Art. I help you to step into the artist you know you are, not by copying pretty stuff, but by creating art that is alive. But how do you do that when drawings feel flat despite doing everything right? Let's figure that thing right away. Let's understand how you can make your viewfinder. Here are the steps. First, measure the length and the breadth of your drawing paper. Divide the length and the breadth. This gives you a ratio which you can use to create your viewfinder. Now, based on your chosen measurements, cut a thick sheet of paper or a cardboard like this. It does not have to be fancy. The requirement is for you to make a sturdy, not a flimsy structure. You want it to hold it upright to capture the scene even if it is very windy. Next, you mark the center points on each side. This will come in handy when you will start sketching your subject. Next, go out and find interesting scenes that you like. Although there are 6 levels to understanding composition in art, to start with, you can use these 3 failure-proof techniques to capture your subject as an artist. If you want me to make a series to help you understand the composition from beginner level to the advanced level, just let me know in the comments. So, here are the 3 compositional techniques to capture the subject like a pro. First one is positive and negative space. Positive space is simply the area covered by the thing you want to create in your art. Rest of the space around it is negative space. So, when you are framing something with your viewfinder, first finalize what is your key area of interest. Let's say we are interested in this tree. Now, do you frame it like this? Or should you place it in the center? Or should it be on either side? How do you compose? This leads to our next compositional technique. But before I go any further, if you are enjoying this video, please make sure you hit that like and share button. Please make sure you subscribe to Restart Art's channel. I am on a mission to reignite that innate confidence of all those artists whose creativity was once silenced by life. Alone, I can reach just a few people. But with your help, I can definitely serve many and we can grow this rare and beautiful space together. So please share this video with all those you think are yearning to reconnect with their creativity. Thank you. Let's move to our second technique. Balance and weight. Balance simply means, is everything composed harmoniously on the drawing sheet? And by weight, we simply mean, what is arresting our eyes? Taking care of balance and weight in composition can dramatically improve your art. For example, if this is your drawing sheet, where you place your tree matters, and that positioning creates a narrative. Like, imagine this circle is your subject. It can be a tree, a human figure, a building. You got the drill right. For the sake of example, let's say it is a tree. If you place your subject right in the center, it looks like, yeah, you have created a drawing of a tree. But if you place it on one side, then all of a sudden, this area over the other side gains importance. It makes you think. There is something more to the composition than just this tree. Now, let's say you draw something like a rock or a squirrel or a path on this side. Our mind starts to form connection with the tree. A path would make you wonder, where does this path lead to? Or if it is a squirrel facing the tree, you may wonder, is she planning to climb the tree? After establishing the placement, now a new question arises. How do you decide how much details you should give to the tree and the path? Should you create a realistic drawing, capturing every single texture of the tree, every blade of the grass of the path, or focus on one of these two elements? How to compose your drawing further? This leads to our next technique, the focal point. There are few ways to decide a focal point in your composition. One way can be asking, when you came across this scene in nature, what hooked your attention? This approach is usually taken when you are studying an element, like in this case, a tree. Another approach can be asking what message you want to give. For instance, if you're thinking to use this scene as an illustration for a children's storybook, then based on the story's requirements, if this tree is, let's say, a magical tree which grants all the wishes, then the tree will get more attention and details in comparison to the path. You can use colors, details, contrasts to draw viewers' eyes to your chosen element of importance. So these were the 3 foundational principles of composition in art: positive and negative space, balance and weight, the focal point. We have just scratched the surface of composition in art. There are many other techniques and levels from beginners to advanced level. If you want more such information right in your inbox for free, you can sign up for my newsletters. The link is in the description box below. Now take your viewfinder, go outside, frame 3 different scenes. Draw quick 2-minute sketches of each scene. Don't worry about details at this point. Just feel how shifting frame changes the story. Remember, composition is your way to communicate your ideas. Pay attention to what hooks your attention, what compels you to create. When you create art aligned to your curiosities, you don't realize when you shed away all the confusions and self-doubt and naturally rekindle that innate confidence you always had. So, boldly step into the artist you know you are. It is time to restart art.